Hi there, welcome to the English-based podcast. I'm Jasmine, and if this is your first time here, we're so happy you found us.
And I'm Jordan. Yeah, Jasmine's right. Whether it's your first episode or you're a regular listener, this is a place to relax and just enjoy practicing English. Oh, and hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything fun we have coming up.
Exactly. Here, English feels less like homework and more like chatting with a friend.
Totally, no stress, no pressure. Just chatting, learning, and maybe even laughing a little along the way.
Exactly. So today, we're talking about the new year 2026. All the possibilities, new habits, and plans that come with a fresh start.
It's such a fun topic because we all have goals or things we want to try, right? And as we talk about them, you'll pick up some words and phrases you can use right away.
Yep, and don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe now. It's the easiest way to stay part of our conversations and join us on this English journey.
Alright, let's get comfy, relax, and start chatting about 2026. New beginnings, goals, and all the exciting possibilities while practicing English together. For me, the new year is always a time to reflect.
Same, I naturally look back before I look forward.
Last year, I had to plan everything. I thought planning more would mean better results.
And did it?
Sometimes, but not always.
That sounds very real.
I learned that life doesn't always follow plans.
No, it doesn't.
And when plans break, you need flexibility.
That was my lesson too. In the past, the new year made me feel pressure. Pressure to change everything at once.
Exactly. New year, new life. That can be exhausting.
It is, so now, I approach it differently.
How?
I focus on direction, not perfection.
I like that idea.
Yeah, so instead of asking, what should I fix? You ask, what do I want more of in my life? For me, 2026 is about balance, work and rest, doing and pausing.
Many people forget about the pause.
Yes, but growth needs space. Space to think, space to breathe, and space to enjoy the journey, not just rush to the next goal.
I also think the new year invites honesty. Honesty with yourself. About what worked and what didn't, without judgment. Just awareness.
Yeah, because awareness helps you choose better. Better focus and better use of your energy.
So as 2026 begins, we don't need big promises. We don't need perfect plans. We just need intention and consistency.
Yes, consistency, because small actions done again and again yields massive results.
So as you listen right now, take a moment. Think about this year. What do you want more of in 2026? Is it more confidence, more calm, more growth? You don't need the full answer yet. Just the first thought. That's enough to begin.
All right, that's our reflection for today. In the next part, we'll go a little deeper. We'll explore ideas you can use in real life and hear more natural English along the way.
So stay with us, and let's plan for 2026 together.
All right, let's slow things down for a moment and really sit with this idea of 2026.
Yes, not rushing, just noticing the words we're using and how they feel. Because language is not only about meaning, it is also about feeling.
Exactly. Earlier we kept saying New Year without really stopping to think about it. So while you are listening, ask yourself this. When you hear New Year, what comes to your mind first? Take a second and answer in your head.
There is no right or wrong answer. Another phrase we used was fresh start, and people say that phrase a lot.
A fresh start usually means letting go of something old and giving yourself space to begin again.
So here is a gentle question for you. What would a fresh start look like for you in 2026?
It does not have to be big.
It could be something small and personal.
We also talked about reflection and that word matters.
Reflection simply means looking back and learning, blaming yourself. As you listen, think about this. What is one thing that worked well for you this year?
You can try saying it out in English.
Now, let's talk about something we truly believe in. Small steps.
Small steps are little actions you can repeat, even on busy days. So ask yourself this: what is one small thing you could do this week to support your English?
It could be listening, speaking, or thinking in English for a few minutes. Choose something that feels light, not heavy.
Another word we mentioned was balance.
Balance means giving time, effort, and time to rest. So here is an honest question. Do you feel balanced right now, or do you feel tired?
Just notice your answer. There is no judgment here. One last word we want to share is intention.
An intention is not a strict goal. It is more like a direction. So as 2026 gets closer, think about this. What is one intention you want to carry into the new year?
It should be something meaningful to you. And just by listening right now, you are already improving your English. You are hearing natural rhythm, pronunciation, and flow. That is how real learning happens. You know what I've noticed as the new year approaches? Have you noticed that everyone suddenly starts talking about change?
Well, that's definitely true. It's like the calendar changes, and people feel the need to change too.
I totally agree. There's this quiet pressure in the air.
Yeah, that's absolutely accurate. It's like everyone is feeling, why should I be doing more?
And at times, that pressure can be really helpful.
Sometimes, but at other times, it can be quite heavy.
I believe a lot of people tend to confuse reflection with comparison.
That's a fantastic point.
They look at others and they think, I'm behind.
Yes, especially online, where you see a lot of things going on. People post their goals, their achievements, and their big plans for the next year.
But they don't often post the doubts, or the slow days, or the moments when nothing seems to happen.
You sound so on point, and yet, those moments are quite real. You know, I had years where my biggest growth didn't feel exciting.
Same goes for me. No big announcements. Instead, these small changes that I could only see. And those changes have made a lasting impact.
I think society seems to celebrate big change more than real change.
But real change is often slow. Slow and sometimes uncomfortable.
You can say that all over again. Because sometimes, your biggest growth isn't exciting at first. It might feel dull, repetitive, and sometimes even boring.
But when you look back, you realize something is actually changing.
That's why reflection is so important. It helps you notice growth that didn't feel all that exciting at the time.
And that's vital as we approach the year of 2026.
Of course, especially for people who are learning, building, or changing something slowly.
I've also noticed that people often wait for motivation.
True, but motivation is not always reliable. Some people say, when I feel ready, I'll start.
But actually, readiness is not that easy. It doesn't always come on time. Sometimes it shows up later than you think.
Exactly. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. Sometimes people don't feel progress when it's happening. They feel effort, repetition, and sometimes even boredom.
That always makes sense. But when you look back, you realize something changed. That change might not have felt exciting at the time, but it left its mark and shaped how you think now.
I think many listeners can relate to that.
Yes, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelm often comes from wanting to do too much at once,
Or trying to mimic someone else's path.
which might not work. Because everyone's situation is unique. Each person's pace is different. Each person's priorities are different. Each person's energy levels are different. So, comparison can sometimes be so exhausting.
And unnecessary. Your progress only needs to make sense to you. And that notion feels incredibly freeing.
It does. It shifts the focus towards the inner. From proving something to building something.
And building takes time, patience, and trust. You've just gotta trust the process and trust in yourself.
As the new year approaches, that trust becomes more important.
Because new beginnings are exciting, but they can also feel uncertain.
Uncertainty is not a bad thing. It signifies something new is forming, something certainly not fully clear yet. And that's perfectly fine.
Sometimes, the best direction comes when you pay attention to your energy, your curiosity, and your reactions to the things you try.
Don't force answers too hastily.
Don't also force them. Just stay open.
And really, just be honest about what feels right and what doesn't. So listeners, let's talk about something practical. How do you actually achieve your goals for 2026?
Yes, that's the key question. Big goals can feel overwhelming if you just write them down and hope for the best.
Exactly. The trick is to create systems, not just goals. Systems are the small actions you do regularly that move you forward.
Right. Because one big goal, like, I want to speak English fluently, is too vague. But a system turns that goal into something you can actually do every day or every week.
For example, instead of saying, I want to get fit this year, you could create a system, like walking for 15 minutes every morning or doing 3 short workouts a week.
Small steps, repeated regularly, build progress. You don't have to do everything perfectly, but you do need consistency.
And that's the beauty of systems. They remove pressure. You're not waiting for motivation to strike. You just follow the plan you already chose.
Exactly. Systems help you break goals into smaller, achievable actions. And when you achieve these small steps, you build confidence and momentum.
Let's take an example for learning English. Instead of, I want to improve my vocabulary, you could decide to learn 2 new words every day. Write a short sentence with each word, and review them at the end of the week.
See? Small, doable, and repeatable. Over time, those small actions accumulate into real progress.
And it's not just about work or study. Systems can be used for any part of life: health, relationships, hobbies, even organizing your home.
The key is to focus on the process, not only the result. Systems are about designing your days so that the right actions happen naturally.
Yes, instead of saying, I have to achieve X by December, you ask, what small action today will help me move toward X?
And then tomorrow, you do another small action, and the next day another one.
The repetition is what creates progress, even when it feels slow.
And you'll notice something important. Small systems make big goals feel lighter, more realistic, and more achievable.
So as you plan your 2026, think about the systems you can put in place, not just the goals themselves.
Ask yourself, what are the small actions I can do every day or every week that will naturally move me forward?
And start simple. Don't try to change everything at once. One system at a time is enough.
Because real progress comes from consistent action, not perfect action.
Exactly. Pick one system, start now, and adjust as you go.
By the end of the year, you'll be amazed at how much you've accomplished just by sticking to a few small, repeatable steps.
And that's how 2026 becomes a year of growth, not pressure.
A year built by steady, achievable actions.
So listeners, take a moment and ask yourself, what's one small system I can start this week that will help me reach my goals?
Start there. That's all it takes.
Before we go, let's do something practical.
Yes, very practical.
This season, there are certain words people use all the time.
You hear them at work, with friends, everywhere.
So let's share 5 of them.
And how you can respond naturally.
Alright, first one.
New year, new me.
You'll hear this a lot.
A simple response could be, that sounds exciting.
Or, I hope it goes well for you.
Short, friendly, enough.
Second one.
What are your goals for this year?
This question can feel stressful.
But your answer doesn't need to be long.
You can say, I'm focusing on small improvements.
Or, I want to stay consistent this year.
Very natural.
Third one.
Let's start fresh.
This is common in January.
You can respond with, yes, that sounds good.
Or, I like that idea.
Simple agreement works well here.
Fourth phrase.
Stay motivated.
People say this as advice.
You can respond politely with, I'll do my best.
Or, taking it step by step.
That sounds calm and confident.
And the fifth one.
How's the new year going so far?
You don't need a big story.
You can say, so far, so good.
Or, it's been busy, but good.
Very natural English.
So remember, your responses don't need to be perfect.
They just need to feel real.
Short answers are completely okay. Confidence comes from using the language, not overthinking it.
As we finish up, I just want to say thank you to everyone listening today.
Yes, really, spending this time with us means a lot.
You took a moment for yourself to think, reflect, and learn.
And that's already a step toward growth.
We talked about awareness, about noticing your days, not just your goals.
About creating systems and breaking big goals into small, achievable steps.
And about being kind to yourself along the way, not chasing perfection.
That's the part that often gets overlooked.
So as 2026 approaches, remember, start small, be consistent, and trust yourself.
Your progress doesn't have to be flashy. It just has to be steady.
And keep noticing what works for you, adjusting along the way.
Celebrate the small wins, because they build the bigger ones.
We really appreciate you joining us today, listening, reflecting, and practicing your English naturally with us. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, thank you so much for giving us your time. Please hit that subscribe button to hear more from us.
And before we go, Happy New Year in advance.
We hope 2026 brings you calm, clarity, and steady progress in everything you do.
Take care, stay consistent, and remember, small steps every day can make a huge difference.
We'll be here, sharing more conversations, ideas, and support with you.